welcome back to another presentation of What's in the Box? Ooh, you might notice this one's already been opened, but we thought, because the other one was so, well, took off and it was a bit popular, we thought why not do the big NECA ones, which is these ones here, which are the 18th scale versions or 16.5 inch figures. So this is them. Here's a little bit of backstory first.
Major League butt kicking is back in town. Oh yeah!
NECA, National Entertainment Collectible Association, is an American manufacturer of collectibles starting in 1996, where it now has over 60 licenses for it to produce products for. One of those licenses is, of course, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, ranging from the Mirage Comics 87 series, The Last Ronin, Archie, Universal Monsters, and more. A favourite amongst fans is the original movie figures. Two kinds were made. Quarter scale ones, which are 16.5 inches tall with 30 points of articulation, 3 sets of hands, weapons, pizza, and a canister with a cloth bandana, retailing at $199 each. Then there is the 7-inch series, which features a vast range of characters from all 3 movies. The quarter scale ones include Raphael in Disguise, Baby Turtles, Foot Soldier, and the Shredder. To this day, there have been various versions of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that have come and gone over the years, but there's always one favourite amongst fans, and these are the ones.
Package presentation.
Right, as you might be able to tell, it is a quite large box, go figure, but it's got the original TMNT movie presentation here with the 4 turtles coming out of the sewer. Of course, this box is for Raphael, and of course Nickelodeon's got their little thing on it there. But if we turn it around this way, it's got the side there, some nice images of the figure itself, with the title there, the logo down the bottom. We've got a bit more around the back here. We're trying to get the glare off, but that's alright. So we've got the figure up at the top here. And then we've got obviously a bit down the bottom here which describes the figures in general. All 4 of them are the same, there's not much difference in between these, they're just exactly the same thing. And this is some promo out that they had for the first movie. It's probably one that everybody knows from the original DVD or Blu-ray presentation. So that's what, or even the VHS had these on it, so yeah, that's cool. We've got one more side, is it? And that's
So it's very much the same thing.
Yeah, and inside there was nothing really inside because that's all done. So there you go. But, top there, top, and there's nothing really on the bottom. So moving on. So this is the first one we decided to do, which is Leonardo. And as you can see, it is rather cool. Looking at it straight up.
Look at it, it's like lots of detail. Looks like it's come straight out of the movie.
Best part about these ones I find is the bandanas are actually made of cloth. They look so cool. Like these are the back. He keeps his katana, heavy plastic, and you can actually see
Comes out.
the swords are actually massive. So just holding there. I don't know if we can get something to scale or anything, but there we go. Well, see, that's my thumb. The handle itself is literally that big, and there's both of them. Obviously, he's got 2. So yeah, they come off really well for that one. So that's basically Leonardo. For that, not much to say about Leo. Is a different character. He's got the stern look on his face. And his belt buckle, it's got the 2 straps over the top, just like in the movie. It hangs up, like in the movie. It doesn't actually ever sit here like most incarnations have been shown to. They seem to have a problem with keeping their belts on in certain areas. But yeah, this one comes up really good.
I like it. Step up.
Next one up is Donatello, obviously.
He's the brains of the bunch.
Same sort of thing. It's well, really well looking. I think he's got more of a narrow beak than the other ones for some reason, but you can see the eyes and all that are a lot sterner than he normally is in the show. We can't quite move the head.
Yeah, it's like 30 points of articulation, and yet barely really move the arms and legs.
There's his bow staff, as you can see, much like in the movie. It's got the little bit in the middle, which is just plastic, but it's a decent size one. Like, again, that's my forearm. That's how long it is. But it's pretty big, that one.
Well, it's used as a 30cm ruler.
Yeah, well, pretty much is a ruler. He's got the same sort of belt design as he has in the movie, where it sits up high on the torso. And come around the back, it's one of the only turtles that you need to tie it up so it sits in his belt here. So we'll just do this like that.
This one, yeah, it has a bit of trouble standing, so we usually use the staff to keep him balanced.
Yeah, and here, hold on there. Just quickly do this. Generally sits alright like that. It's not great or anything, but yeah, it does if you're going to show it off like that perfectly. So that's basically Donatello in a nutshell.
Yeah, it's like, obviously these aren't toys. If you're going to get them and take them out, you're going to display them. So either you have it on his back or you have him holding it.
Yeah. Alright, that's Donnie. So the next one is Raphael.
Who, according to the song at the end of the first movie, is the leader of the group.
Make up the team with one other fellow, Raphael. He's the leader of the group, transformed from the norm by the nuclear group.
Yeah, don't know why they ever did that, but alright.
Oh, so that's the plan from our great leader, huh? Just sit here on our butts.
I never said I was a great leader.
Well, you sure act like it sometimes.
Yeah? Well, you act like a jerk sometimes, you know that?
So Raphael is a little bit different to the others, where he's actually got this cool scar, like in the film, on the top of his mouth there. Same sort of thing. His beak, it's not as pointy as Donatello, but it is still pretty pointy. His sides are actually really impressive, just like in the movie there. So you got that. The band's been rubbed around the edges of it. It fits really well on there, and because Raphael sit on the front normally, you just go slide in there like that and sit at the front. They just don't seem. I look at it and go, this could have been like more like this sort of. Hang on, so you can see that it sits like that. It sort of sticks into his leg. You do that. I was wondering why they just put it a little bit more so it sits over the leg, but that doesn't matter.
So yeah, Raph, like his shell's got a lot more scrapes and scars on it.
Just like in the movie, Raphael's got all the scars like across here. I don't know if he's got it before the foot fight or afterwards, but that's something that's always fascinating about Raphael's shells in those movies, is all of them have the continuing scar effects on the back, so you can see that one there. But yeah, once again, another beautifully designed turtle. Just wish they did a little bit more with a face expression or something, but they're all pretty plain sort of looking faces. And Raphael's his belt buckle sits nicely in place where it's supposed to, and yeah, can't really say much more about that one. That one looks really good. So on to the last one.
No anchovies. You put anchovies on this thing and you're in big trouble, okay?
Echo legend low.
That'll do. And the clock's ticking, dude.
And last but not least, we've got Michelangelo.
He's a party dude.
Yeah. So Mikey's the only one with a little bit of a different looking face. But that's fine because he's
Generally fits the character.
yeah, that's it. He's not overly bad. But no, Mikey's simple design again, as you can see. So it's just saying, like Mikey's turtle shell actually is a bit different to the others. So you look at that. This looks like one of the turtles there. Just hold him for a sec. Get like Donnie's in. See Donnie's at the front there. Donnie's is comes down, and so do the rest of them. Whereas Mikey's seems to come up at the top here. I don't know if that's because his head goes down in the movie.
Hey! Wait for me! What?
Or something, but just notice that then. It's one of the more interesting things about Mikey. That one.
It's like they gave each turtle a unique design, and that's gone further and further as the franchise has gone on. They've, differentiated the turtles physically as well as personality.
So Mikey's got his nunchucks, which you can see, both of them
Actually spin.
They got on a bit of string, which is nice, and they got a little bit in the middle here tied off on. One thing you will notice with this, Mikey doesn't have anywhere to put them, so you sort of just got to shove them in here, like so, which can be a bit awkward because they just seem to fall out. So we tend to have Mikey holding on to them because it doesn't really want to sit. You notice in the movie, he has them, like in the next one, he's actually got holders for them, which I think would have been something they picked up on. But in the film itself, they tuck it into his belt like this at the back there. So I'm guessing that was an issue while filming. Obviously the performer couldn't get to it because it was all the way back there, but I can't imagine many of them had an easy time with it. But yeah, Mikey's belt's probably the only one you can't really fit the weapons in, but other than that, there's not really much you can turn around, so well, anything wrong with that at all.
Well, generally, if you're going to have Mikey on display, you want him holding his nunchucks.
No, that's it, isn't it? So that's usually how Mikey goes around here, especially too. Both of his nunchucks are in his hand. And here we go, all 4 turtles out on display. How good do they look? Like, they're literally massively designed. They got like removable hands, like with most of them. Like this is like one of the fists you can get to put the weapons in. Raphael's got this, because I like to put the side like that. He's got this finger point. Well, they've all got basically the same hands, but you can figure out that sort of thing like that. But yeah, it's not really much difference between the 4 of them. Like it's pretty much the same, like body wise, but each one's got a little bit of different colour variation. Mikey's front shell seems to be a little bit more yellow than the other ones. I'm going in the wrong direction here. Mikey's over here, so you can see his yellow is a little bit different to Raphael's than the other ones. I don't know why. Now to watch the movie, you see that. One of the things I really like about it though is like the head lines and all that. You look at it normally and think, well, that's just trying to make up for the fact that the head is connecting to the neck. That's actually how they look in the film. If you actually go back and watch it, you can see the headpiece is a different piece to the neck, and it's something that I've always noticed with these ones. It's a really cool little thing that you don't really notice until you're looking at it like that, but no, it's actually...
Obviously in the movie it's dark, so you don't always see that.
Most of the time it's dark and you don't see it, but they've actually incorporated it into the figure itself, so it actually looks really cool when you're looking at it going, well, that's how they look in the film, so technically it's probably 100% accurate. Everything's just a hard plastic, really, except for the belt. It's sort of lighter.
And like the...
Apart from the
cloth.
bandanas, yeah, they're really nice. Whereas you can get the smaller scale ones, they're all plastic though, so I actually like that feature a lot on them. We get some other little bits that go with it, like each one gets a slice of pizza.
Yeah, and like he gets his pork rinds. Pizza.
Yeah, everybody gets.
And some of the Mutant came with vials of TCRI ooze, even though that wasn't a thing until the next movie.
Yeah, so it comes with the radioactive thing on the front there. You can see it.
Did they release Splinter in this line?
Not in this line. They had Shredder. I have a note here. They had Raphael in disguise. They had the 4 baby turtles. Got some notes here that I've jotted down. Raphael in disguise, baby turtles, Foot Soldier, and the Shredder on the film itself. So there you go. The baby turtles, I think they had the pizza box, so you could get the baby turtles as well. You could put all these bits of pizza in there and it makes like the full round pizza in it. And I think they also had some of the ooze as well. I don't think they did just Splinter though, but you can get Splinter in the smaller scale ones. So yeah, these are fantastic. What were these worth? $200 each?
Yeah, something like that. So it's like
$200 each these ones were, so if you're a collector of the original Ninja Turtles movies stuff and you just don't want to get all the little ones, just these 4 alone, look at them. Massive, fantastic looking designs. Each one is just as good as the last one, depending on which one your favourite character is, but no, if you want them, $200, available for Pop Culture, and NECA have them online as well, but yeah, really good.
Yeah, I'd say compared to the other one, each one has the same number of accessories almost.
Yeah, so Donnie only has the 1 bow staff, everybody else has 2 weapons.
Because I think Donnie came with like a bit of pizza in the ooze, and I think that was...
Okay, so you got some ooze with Donnie. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, that's all for us now. Join us next time on
What's in the box?
Oh, no more?